Next at 5, a van smashes headfirst into this Mexican eatery in Kennewick. Plus, contentious meeting.
With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. You're playing cards.
I'm Christiane Cordero in Washington with what happened coming up.
Also, happy birthday, Prosser, how you can take part in the fun. And Stacy has your first solar forecast for this first weekend in March. The news starts now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this Friday. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman. It is the last day of February.
All right, new tonight, take a look at this. A van came crashing through Taqueria El Mojote on the 300 block of North Columbia Center Boulevard in Kennewick late this afternoon. KPD and KFD responded. It's hard to believe, but no major injuries were reported.
Wow, just crazy images here. Cops say the driver was stuck inside the van due to the high impact. They were evaluated by medics for only minor injuries. Now, officers say this is how it happened. They say the vehicle didn't yield to oncoming traffic, then sped up to avoid hitting those oncoming cars. As it turned into the parking lot, the van was just going too fast to stop. The driver was charged with negligent driving in the second degree.
Well, the Washington State Senate has unanimously approved a memorial designation for fallen trooper Charles Frank Noble Jr. The initiative is led by Senator Nikki Torres of Pasco. The memorial requests that the Washington State Transportation Commission designate the overpass over Interstate 82 at the Yakima Valley Highway Junction at milepost 54 as the Washington State Patrol Trooper Charles Frank Noble Jr. Memorial Overpass. The trooper was fatally shot during a traffic stop on Highway 12 in Zilla back on February 5th of 1972. He was just 42 years old. The memorial now awaits consideration by the Washington State House of Representatives.
The Washington State Department of Transportation completed repairs on a damaged section of the westbound Interstate 82 Yakima River Bridge near Sela. The damage happened in late January when a semi-truck crashed into the bridge, bending a truss and damaging multiple sections of guardrail. WashDOT bridge crews began those repairs about a week ago. The detour is set to be removed by tomorrow morning. 2 people arrested after an armed robbery of a Prosser grocery store. Authorities say they arrested 41-year-old Adela Valencia Mendoza in Yakima and 39-year-old Alejandro Santana in Wapato. According to the Benton County Sheriff's Office, Valencia Mendoza and Santana walked into the North Prosser Market on February 21st, tied up 2 employees and stole some money. Authorities say they were able to identify the white SUV the 2 drove away in, which led them to the pair. Both are in the Benton County Jail on suspicion of robbery.
We are learning more about a garage fire which broke out last night in Kennewick. It happened just before 6:15 in the 4700 block of South Palouse Court. According to KFD, a car and other combustible materials were on fire inside the garage. Crews used hose lines to begin fighting the blaze from the exterior of the home. KFD said other fire crews went inside to the home to see if it had spread from the garage. Officials say the home only had minor smoke damage and the blaze was contained to the garage. There was 1 person inside the home at the time of the fire and was able to leave safely. No injuries were reported. The cause still under investigation. The weekend is almost here, so how will the beginning of March turn out?
Yes, that March 1st, tomorrow, and Stacy Lee is here to tell us more. Stacy, just a gorgeous Friday out there today.
Just absolutely beautiful. Today is the last day of meteorological winter. Now, spring doesn't officially start for a few days off, but meteorological spring starts tomorrow. 60 degrees and sunny. Look at the beautiful Columbia River today at Howard Amon Park. Winds are light at 6, our sunset at 5:42. So I'm happy, I'm smiling because I'm liking these 50s and 60 degree temperatures all around the region tonight. Now, the skies are going to be nice and clear, and we have a planetary parade tonight that's going to be really visible in the sky. You'll probably be able to see Mars and Jupiter and Saturn and Venus, the other planets that are visible, but with a telescope tonight and tomorrow. We're tracking warm temperatures once again across the West Coast. Lots of warm temperatures all the way over to Denver. Our next potential storm system is going to pretty much stay to the east, or excuse me, to the south and to the west of our area, but there is still an active weather system coming in on Sunday. So clear and chilly tonight. Clouds will roll in over our area on Sunday, so that means tomorrow's going to be sunny and beautiful. Breezy winds will pick up on Monday. There's a chance of mountain snow starting Sunday night through the first part of the week, but overall very mild weather going forward. I'll get to all the details coming up. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacey, around the world today, a high-stakes meeting between President Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky turned contentious as the two look to negotiate an end to the war in Ukraine.
ABC's Christiane Cordero has the latest now from Washington.
These two leaders had appeared to agree on a deal that would give the U.S. a share of Ukraine's mineral resources. They seemed set to sign that deal today after a meeting at the Oval Office. What was supposed to be a diplomatic meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky today dissolved into a shouting match.
But you're either going to make a deal or we're out.
Zelensky not wanting to make a deal to end the war with Russia and give the U.S. a share of Ukraine's mineral resources unless he gets security guarantees to prevent Russia's aggression.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. But right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III.
Zelensky pushed back, pointing to Vladimir Putin's previous violations of peace deals.
He broken this ceasefire. He killed our people, and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about?
Vice President J.D. Vance called Zelensky disrespectful and ungrateful.
I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media.
President Trump posting on social media after that Zelensky can return when he is, quote, ready for peace.
You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning.
Ukraine's ambassador seated in the Oval Office with her head in her hands. Zelensky left the White House early, the signing ceremony for the mineral rights deal and a planned joint news conference canceled. A senior White House official tells ABC News Zelensky, after the Oval Office, was escorted to a holding room. That's where Secretary of State Marco Rubio and National Security Advisor Mike Waltz told him the president demanded he leave the White House and return when he's serious. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
Now to Oregon. On Thursday, 43 climate, environmental justice, animal welfare, and family farmer groups sending a letter urging legislators to support a Senate bill named SB 80.
It would prevent the construction of any new or expanding large confined animal feeding operations in polluted groundwater management areas. Advocates are urging the Senate Natural Resources Committee to schedule a public hearing and work session for this bill. The Lower Umatilla Basin is home to the largest operating factory farm in Oregon and is said to have widespread, decades-long nitrate contamination caused by irrigated agriculture. For instance, Morrow County started testing residential wells in 2022 and found high levels of nitrates in residents' drinking water.
Speaking of water, since it is the end of the month, our chief meteorologist Josh Colbreth has an update tonight on seasonal rainfall numbers. Josh?
Well, now that we've made it to the end of the month of February, it's time to take inventory of our rainfall surpluses and deficits, or snowfall surpluses and deficits, and what our reservoir levels are looking like. So first, rainfall deficits and surpluses that we've been tracking since October 1st. We're running surpluses across the map. They're not all equal, though. You see much better surpluses in the Yakima Valley and in the Lower Columbia Basin as opposed to the Blue Foothills and the Kittitas Valley. Then we look at our snowfall numbers up in the mountains, and unfortunately, we're running a snowfall deficit in the upper Yakima Basin, but some surpluses in the Natchez, Umatilla, and Walla Walla basins. But also, these surpluses not made equal, as the Umatilla Basin is much more favorable as opposed to the Natchez and Walla Walla. And then we talk about the whole ball game, really, and that's what our reservoir levels are looking like. All the reservoirs that make up the Yakima Basin are in a very tough spot right now, as they're 50 to 72% below where they should be for this time of the year. So that is very concerning. Now, thankfully, we do have some rainfall and some snowfall on the way, and Stacy will talk about some of those rain and snow chances coming up a little bit later in the show.
All right, Josh, thanks so much. Turning to what's happening event-wise now, the Winter Carnival is back at White Pass this weekend in Yakima County. Celebrate snow as they enter the second half of ski season. From the classic snow castle, a kids obstacle race, course race, poker run, and face painting, so much to do there. Admittance to the base area, day lodge, and castle area, all free and open to the public. There will also be music hosted by Genesis Entertainment. The Yakima Home and Garden Showcase at Sozo Sports Complex kicked off today and will continue until Sunday. This is your chance to explore the latest in home design, gardening, and outdoor living while connecting with local experts and businesses. Single-day tickets are $7 for adults. It's $5 for seniors, military, and first responders. Kids 12 and under are free.
Happening this weekend in Prosser, the city is celebrating their 126th birthday. We spoke with the executive director of Historic Prosser. She tells us there will be a free family party at Princess Theater tomorrow, Saturday. The fun starts at 11 a.m. It will continue until 2 p.m. From games to a raffle, a movie with popcorn and cupcakes, plus live music. But that's not all.
Over at Burns Tavern, they're having a Roaring 20s event going on. We have our Catholic Church, they're doing a big benefit dinner. Well, we are our county seat. Really proud of our building that we have there. But beyond that, we also have a lot of breweries, a lot of shops. We are a very active town. We have a lot going on.
Prosser is very important to our region. It is, again, the county seat of Benton County and known for wine and agriculture. Today, the quaint city of just under 6,500 residents have nearly 30 wineries. Okay, Apple Valley News Now, live at 5, just getting started. Coming up, our Dan Hansen has this week's Kraken player profile.
Also ahead.
Filling the tank, mixing the paint, everything like that. 2 hours.
It is Pink Ice Night at the Tri-City Americans game, but what does it take to make the ice pink?
And as we leave you to break, here's a live picture from Yakima. Here comes the weekend. Stacy's back with your full First Alert forecast. Don't go anywhere.
At US Cellular, you don't have to choose between a great phone and the right phone plan for you. You can get 4 free phones of your choice and 4 lines for just $90.
That's like us not having to choose between tickets to wrestling or that puppet musical.
Because you get both.
US Cellular, built for us.
Plan the ultimate date night at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Find the hottest slots, blockbuster movies, exquisite dining experiences, thrilling entertainment, and fun for the whole family at Quaking Aspen's Lanes. You can bet that Wild Horse has everything you want for a perfect night out in Pendleton. Spark up an unforgettable night with our 30th anniversary fireworks show, then transport back to the 90s during the Throwback Dance Party on March 8th. Visit wildhorseresort.com for more info. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrate 3 decades of fun.
Hi, I'm Stacy Lee, and I'm inviting you on a holidays vacation tour. Join me as we experience New England's fall foliage, October 2nd to the 10th. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors, before ending our vacation in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword Apple Valley, to request a brochure, watch a travel show, and book this tour.
Prosser Memorial Health has moved. All hospital services, including the family birthplace and emergency department, are now in our brand new state-of-the-art facility located at 200 Prosser Health Drive. After 78 years serving this amazing community, we're excited to provide care in a hospital designed with you in mind. Prosser Memorial Health Hospital has moved to 200 Prosser Health Drive. Visit prosserhealth.org to learn more. This is how we care.
It is Operation Best Friend every Wednesday as we feature lovable pets from area shelters all looking for their forever homes. Operation Best Friend from Christine Connolly, As You Wish Real Estate Services, and the Manthai Group Cross Country Mortgage.
You get in a car wreck and call the insurance company and get nowhere. Stop wasting your time. Just make one more call to 853-2222. They can't ignore my demand to pay you all the money you deserve.
Call 853-2222.
Look, here's a phone company who wants us to use our phones less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
It's a free ride.
But I already paid.
The 3-Degree Guarantee, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
Happening tonight, the tip-off of the Chiawana girls varsity basketball state tournament journey. The team won their district championship. Now they're tying up their shoes to play against Auburn in their first state game. The coach and senior captain say their game plan is to stick to the fundamentals.
Cohesiveness first is one of the things that really stands out to me just with this group. When we took it over a year ago, they still had to learn how to play and to do things the right way. And it took a year to kind of do that. And they started to learn that as it went on last year. And they improved greatly last year. But this year has just been completely different.
Keep doing what we're doing and still focusing on the little things that we're not the best at, which every team has room for improvement. So just focusing on those little things and continuing to communicate out there.
Yeah, I think communication's a big one. I think that here in practices, we need to have some laser sharp focus and some hard ethic.
Well, tonight's game is at Richland High School at 8 p.m.
Tonight, the Tri-City Americans are turning the ice pink for a special cause as they host the Vancouver Giants in their annual Pink Ice Game, a night dedicated to supporting the fight against cancer. Transforming the ice at the Toyota Center takes a unique process. The crew starts by mixing a material together with a pink clear coat, a special pigment from a jet ice kit, blending it into 200 gallons of water until the perfect shade is.
Painting it takes 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Just painting it all together, filling the tank, mixing the paint, everything like that. 2 hours.
Once the paint is ready, the crew hops into a specialized painting cart. Much like a Zamponi, they glide across the rink, layering the pink onto the ice. Our Dan Hansen got this up-close look, capturing this time lapse of the first coat going down.
The Kraken Player Profile, sponsored by Prosser Memorial Health.
That was a cool perspective there, wasn't
it? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, every week, Apple Valley News Now highlights a new Kraken Player of the Week, recognizing standout performances on the ice.
This week, we are featuring Kaapo Kakko, a top 6 forward who has brought skill, speed, and leadership to Seattle. Let's take a closer look at his impact from Dan Hansen now.
Kaapo Kakko, a Finnish professional ice hockey forward currently playing for the Seattle Kraken, was traded from the New York Rangers to the Kraken in December 2024. Kakko has thrived since joining the Kraken, showcasing his talents and proving that his recent improvement is no fluke. Kakko has been consistent scorer in the top 6 role, tallying 6 points in his last 11 games. Overall, Kakko has 10 goals, 23 assists, 89 shots on net, and 53 hits this season between the Kraken and Rangers. As long as he avoids lengthy droughts, Kakko should be able to exceed the career-high 40 points he had in the 2022-2023 season. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Now the guys take on Vancouver in an effort to build momentum on the home ice. You can watch the game tomorrow right here on Apple Valley News Now. Pregame starts at 6:30.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And on our last day of meteorological winter, let's get to that weather forecast. Dust Devil Sky Cam outside, 60 degrees, sunny, traffic moving along. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. Hopefully you get out and enjoy, and we got another beauty on the way tomorrow. Temperatures are still very pleasant all around the area, 40s, 50s, and 60s through the region. 40s being in those upper elevations. But 60 degrees, Tri-Cities, Pendleton, 59 right now in Yakima. Ridge of high pressure, that's going to keep us dry and sunny for the next 24 to 48 hours. Things are going to change, though, on Sunday. Here's the weather pattern. There is a system moving in on the west coast. As you can see, it's hitting the Olympic Peninsula and staying to the north in Canada and basically hitting Oregon and then right into northern California, stays just to the south of Washington State. However, we could see some snowfall Monday into Tuesday in the mountains. Now, very upper elevations and very light amount of snow. We're talking less than an inch for Snoqualmie Pass. That'd be around 3,500 feet. Cabbage Hill, again, 35 to 4,000 feet. Tollgate could see up to 2 inches, but pretty much everyone else is dry. My mother keeps asking me, are we done with the snow? And I'm pretty sure in our lower elevations we are. We're going to continue to track those warm conditions across the area. It's going to start moving to the east as that subtropical flow jet stream moves down to the south of us. Let's take a look at our average temperatures for the next 7 days in Yakima. 52 is our normal high. Look at that. We're nearly 10 degrees above that today in Yakima. And then we're going to drop down a few degrees into the weekend and then right about average for most of next week. So pretty mild temperatures overall, but nice and warm. Some of those overnight lows dropping down cool, but not down to the freezing level for the next several days. Walla Walla's average is 51 this time of year, 62 for today, and then those temperatures right around average again for most of next week. Tonight, we're going to see those temperatures once again on the chilly side. It only stays at these low temperatures briefly, and then we start warming up. So by the time you probably wake up and get out of bed, it should be a really nice morning outside. If you're hitting the road over the next couple of days, look for a nice day Saturday in Seattle with the rain and cooler temperatures on Sunday. Chance of rain again on Monday. Heading into the Portland area should be pretty nice there as well. However, there's a slight chance of rain, about 50% on Sunday and Monday with a 40% chance of rain. And if you're heading up north to the Spokane area, should be pretty pleasant, although you could encounter some fog in the early morning hours, overcast on Monday. 7-day planner, of course, March 1st tomorrow, and then we'll see those breezy winds picking up. Here's where we'll see some overcast conditions, but kind of take a look at the rest of next week. Pretty mild with temperature sitting just under 60 degrees. Yakima looking good as well. Slight chance of rain there, but 10% chance. I'm not going to count on that. We do have some breezy winds for the Ellensburg area. In fact, you'll see some pretty gusty winds on Monday, and it'll kind of calm down, but still be breezy for the next several days into the Ellensburg area. Then for Walla Walla, we've got pretty nice weather. Better chances of rain on Monday, about 40%. We'll keep a close eye on that. But right now, I'm thinking we're going to stay pretty dry overall, other than a few breezy winds and some mountain snow. And then we'll count down to the holidays. Let's talk about this, guys. 9 days till daylight saving, 20 days till the first day of spring, but meteorological first day of spring is tomorrow. So if that makes any sense, we're close to all that fun stuff coming up. So yeah.
Let's go with the tomorrow one.
The tomorrow.
Yeah, right?
So yeah, well, yeah, for weather people, it's spring tomorrow.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, thank you, Stacey.
There you go.
The spotlight is up next.
Aren't you just a spoonful of sugar?
Young Sheldon, tonight at 11:05. Apple Valley News Now.
Good Shepherd is expanding its cardiology services to the region with the addition of Dr. Courtney Virgilio. Dr. Virgilio's specialty is caring for patients with all types of heart disease. She's passionate about cardiology because it's both challenging and rewarding to help someone who may be on death's door. And by providing state-of-the-art care close to home, she can help them not only survive their cardiac event, but also help them optimize their longevity and quality of life. Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first. Always.
It's the All-American Sale at More Furniture. Celebrate the spirit of the season with unbeatable deals on furniture that's as timeless as America itself. Whether you're refreshing your living room, upgrading your dining space, or finding that perfect bed for sweet dreams, the All-American Sale has something for every room in your home. With great furniture and classic American style, this sale is a celebration of comfort, value, and you. Visit your local More Furniture today, where everyone gets more for less.
Broadmoor RV's President's Day sale is here, happening all month long. Buy any RV in February and get a gold starter kit, a $350 value, free. We deliver better people, better service, and better prices. rediscover the joy of camping, and start your next adventure. Broadmoor RV, we make camping fun again.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next-level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Why buy a mattress from Mattress Depot USA?
Low prices.
Every day, we beat any competitor's price.
Selection?
All sizes and brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic.
Customer service.
Our sleep specialists average 10 years in the industry. Check out our reviews.
Comfort guarantee?
120 nights worth.
Same-day delivery.
Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Local?
Born here, live here.
Come see us today.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Join us for Breast Cancer Awareness Night with the Tri-City Americans on Friday, February 28th at 7:05 p.m. Enjoy a night of hope as the Americans play on pink ice. Don't miss this important event. Get your tickets today at Toyota Center box office or Ticketmaster.com.
Hey, let's do the Spotlight at 5. We're going to head to Hermiston. This week, members from the Kiwanis Club visited the Think Big space and saw firsthand the creativity and innovation happening in the classroom. The high school students said they had a great time sharing their work and showcasing the hands-on learning that fuels their curiosity. Have an idea for the Spotlight? Send me an email, areed@applevalleynewsnow.com. Final weather with Stacy up next.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
If you like options, you'll love my $5 all-day big deal meal. Choose from 4 delicious entrees and 5 tasty sides with a drink. Oh, and nobody else includes breakfast items all day. Just this guy. At Jack, every bite's a big deal. Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Visit Fred's Appliance today and discover unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in the region. Don't miss out on this limited time offer to upgrade your kitchen with the Frigidaire Professional 4-piece package and save up to $3,300. Experience precision cooking with this Frigidaire range. Keep your dishes sparkling with this professional dishwasher. This sleek microwave offers sensor cooking technology, and this fabulous refrigerator designed with our Space Pro shelving system.
Okay, y'all, we got 10 orders coming in.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. I couldn't slow down. We were starting a business from the ground up. People were showing up left and right, and so did our business needs. The Chase e-card made it easy. When you go for something big like this, your kids see that, and they believe they can do the same.
Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
It's Markdown Madness now at Mattress Depot USA.
Get slam dunk savings on premium mattress sets.
Like $99 for each piece on any size mattress.
Or $5.99 for a king-size Sealy plush mattress.
Even a queen-size Sealy plush mattress for $3.99.
Beat the buzzer. With crazy prices like this, they won't last long.
Get here before Markdown Madness ends March 31st.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Hi, I'm Stacy Lee, and I'm inviting you on a holidays vacation tour. Join me as we experience New England's fall foliage, October 2nd to the 10th. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors, before ending our vacation in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword Apple Valley, to request a brochure, watch a travel show, and book this tour.
Know what I'm doing tonight? I'm pouring chocolate all over my new banana French toast sticks. Crispy, fluffy, and just $2.99. What'd you think I was gonna say? Get so much more. Welcome to Jack in the Box.
In the shadows of nature's wild beauty, a deadly crime.
Park rangers recovering the body of a woman who fell to her death.
Tonight,
there were small things that didn't add up.
Now her daughter speaks out.
You've never told your story before.
2020 tonight on ABC.
This QR code is your key to the new Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app. Scan the code to download this powerful forecasting tool that you can use anywhere. The Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app, only from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
And welcome back. Our weather photo of the day from Michelle. I'm liking this little one's jam, hanging out on the yard, checking out that beautiful sunrise or sunset in Pasco. Thanks, Michelle, for sharing that little cute baby picture. QR code right side of your screen. That's how you get your weather photo on TV, and the cuter, the better, I say. AppleValleyNewsNow.com weather tab also the other way. All right, let's take a look at tomorrow's daytime out the door and temperatures. It's going to be pretty nice out there. Temperatures in the 30s. You'll see 50s by the afternoon at 4 o'clock. Very nice day. So good looking weather forecast, guys. I'm looking forward to this beautiful sunny weekend.
I am too.
enjoy.
So yes. So we hope you all enjoy the weekend as well. But hey, we're coming back in just a little bit.
Yeah, hoping your news is good news.
Have a great night.
World News is next.